This is how I made an entire Minecraft island in 1 week. Now, I'm pretty sure I've mentioned my island before, probably in some way to get meaningless cloud and recognition, but I haven't really gone into the how and why I did the island, as well as things I had to do to build it. I think it goes without saying when building something like this that you need to expect to take a lot of time on it. To give an example, you have to get yourself your framework down. You also have to get yourself a day to get your actual building of the walls down. You have to get yourself a day to just grind to get the materials for it. You're gonna have to work on a lot of different days just to get this kind of stuff right, you know? And that's why you're gonna have to actually follow some steps. So if we pretend that this grassy area is all open ocean, then I'm gonna have to actually get myself of what the outline of an island, right? So the first step you're gonna want to do is probably get yourself an outline of an island, maybe get some reference images for the shape, and you can always change it if you need to later on. It's just before you actually start building on it, you have to actually have this outline done. Now, you're probably gonna think it's large enough, but you're probably gonna want to go like maybe another 2 blocks, 3 blocks wider in every direction, because when building this, I thought I would have a lot more room, because the outline was this. I was not thinking about how the cliffs themselves would actually go inwards, and even then I knew I wanted a garden, so it was very difficult to build the thing itself. So as I finish up this outline here, we can move on to the next. Alright, you have yourself an outline done. It can look like anything you want. Mine, for some reason, just happens to look like a really weird, wamba? Is that what you call it? The mushroom things. The brown mushroom things from Super Mario. Hold on. There we go. Maybe I should title this video Pixel Art with Tate instead. Haha. Boy, aren't I just so fun. Alright, next thing you want to do is, start anywhere, and start going up with your walls. You're going to want to just slowly make your way upwards. It also helps if you have like a silk touch pick when working with stone and blocks that don't retain the same material when you break them. So I'm not going to do the whole thing all around. You guys can do that with your own builds, but does that start to make sense? I'm really hoping it does. And you're definitely going to make sure to use more than a 1 block. I'd recommend at least 3 different, that way you have a little variation, though it just depends on the palette you're using, I'm guessing. Because if you're going to use like sandstone and sand to make an island, you really only have one material unless you use birch. So I'm just going to do this little corner here of the upward mouth. I'm calling this Mouth Island now. Or whenever I learn the name of the thing, that's what I'll call it. Alright, now that you have some of your stone cliffs done, the next step would be get some dirt and grass blocks and start filling in the top, wherever you want the top of your thing to be. Now, while I did my island that was completely flat, you can use some variation with yours in the different heights. You can put some hills in there, maybe a mountain at the center, or a volcano. Once again, I'm not going to do it completely just enough that you can get the point of it. And this kind of counts as a half step next. Wherever you're planning on building a house or like a mountain, any structure you're planning on putting on top, make sure you have a mapped out area of where you want to do it, and make sure you know how large it's going to be. That way you know if your island will actually fit that. Now what you're going to do is add detailing. And detailing can be as simple to just bone mealing the place to putting down a path that goes somewhere. So speaking of which, I'm just going to go ahead and create a simple path that just goes down in that direction. Put a little bone meal like this. And then if you just add, here's a little trick I've learned. So if you just do this, add oak tree here. And then if you do an acacia tree, or let's say right here. Okay, maybe not right there, but here. Like a river, perhaps. A little stream bed that goes by and doesn't ruin the illusion. Just like that, you got yourself a stream bed as well. So, this is basically the end of the tutorial, I believe. You'll probably go back, create a few custom trees in there. Oh, right, along the detail, your best friend when building an island is slabs. So, slabs and stairs are going to be your savior when it comes to building these types of things. In any type of terraforming and building scenario which involves nature, you're going to want to make sure you have slabs, whatever your block you're using. And it already looks more natural. So now if you look at it from this angle, it looks like a real island. And now we're finished. If you indeed enjoy this video, make sure to subscribe, feed the bell. Please, 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 I need to feed my family. I haven't slept in days because they're forcing me to record. Please, I can't die. I can't die. I'm too young. Please, please.